Alright, it is February 21st, 2021. This is gonna be an update video regarding my orbital blowout fracture. So my injury, my recovery, the progress, and how everything turned out. I had a few questions with people regarding the procedure, the process, the recovery time, the long-term effects. Some people had doubts regarding the surgery, and a lot of people just posted comments with their experience and what they're going through and how it's going. So I didn't really reply to many people, so I thought I'd make a quick update just to kind of give everybody a look on how things are years after the surgery itself, and hopefully help you out a little bit. So if this is your first time, feel free to check out the previous videos to get some reference regarding all that. But other than that, a quick recap. The injury happened around August of 2017. 3 months later, around December, I got the surgery done. Then I posted my first video 2 weeks after that, 6 months after that, and then another one year after that, which was my final video. So I did 2 weeks, 6 months, and a year. My final video was around January of 2019, I believe. But yeah, and it is now, it has been almost 4 years. So roughly, to be exact, maybe 3 years and 6 months since the actual incidents, plus the surgery. And yeah, where am I at now? How do I feel years after? Was it worth it? Any long-term effects, all of that, and hopefully I'll answer all that right now. How do I feel? I feel great. My eyesight has been extremely great. It has, if anything, it has improved as time goes. I haven't really seen any more improvements after the second year, I believe. But it hasn't gone any worse. I think it reached its peak. It's gone. It's great. I no longer get double vision. My eye is not irritated, dry, red. I no longer get floaters. I no longer get dizzy. I don't get headaches anymore. And everything feels good. I think everything turned out fine. Obviously, I still do get slight double vision, but that is only when I use my peripheral vision to the right. So if I'm looking to the right side, that way I do get double vision, but that is very unnecessary. Nobody will ever use their vision like that unless you play sports, which require hand-to-eye coordination. Maybe something like football, basketball, which I should mention, I no longer play those type of sports. I no longer play contact sports like boxing, which I loved. And that's all, part of the issue is I want to be safe. I'm concerned about possibly getting injured again, but also because of my limitations with my vision. So when I use my peripheral vision, but other than that, everything is good. My eyesight has been great. It has improved, if anything. The surgery was a success. I had one of the worst cases because I had healed, and usually, based on all the articles, the research that I kind of did, the doctors, they recommended that it's always done when you're actually injured and when there is time for you to go in there and to actually go through the process early, ahead of time. But anyways, I explained all that in my previous video. So yeah, is it worth getting the surgery? Totally. I say you should definitely do it if you have the finances. Consult with your doctor, friends, family, recovery time, if you're able to take off work, things like that. I think all in all, it's one of the best options you can make. You really do have only two options. You can stay with a sunken eye deviated inwards, wherever, depending on your injury, double vision, redness, all of that, or you can make a huge attempt and try and get the surgery done and see how that goes, which fortunately for me it went well, and that's why I'm posting these videos, to hopefully show people the progress that I've made throughout the years, when I started, how it went, how it looks now, and how it might be for you as well. Again, my case was one of the worst cases, and the doctors really said the chances were low of me recovering my full vision. But it has been great, and it's worked out fine. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's see. I'm feeling good. Oh, one last thing. Cosmetically, how does the eye look? A lot of people, have questions, big concerns regarding that, because so for example, myself, obviously I just removed my glasses. I wear glasses all the time. My eyes are a little red. Obviously my vision might be a little distorted right now. My eyes might be moving a little bit because obviously I'm trying to get adjusted to the eyesight right now. But anyways, cosmetically, you might notice just a slight difference in the size of the eye. Obviously one of them might be bigger than the other. I think naturally, that's with everybody. A lot of people have that. One eye is always bigger than the other. One eye is a little bit more shut, things like that. Genetically, a lot of people are like that. With myself, I think you can tell a little bit, but knowing me and how I was before, I can say that nothing really has changed, because I had my eyes like that before. So one eye was always a little bit open than the other. So I can say that my eyes went back to normal. Right now, obviously, they look a little bit, different, but they look as if they were prior to the surgery. Everything looks great. I don't have sunken eye, which is great. My eye is not deviated inwards. I don't feel it deviated inwards. It might just be, a little off right now because I'm adjusting to the vision. But yeah, everything's great. My eye looks great. It feels good. I'm not, what's it called? I'm not concerned about how I look a lot. When I had, prior to the surgery, it was a big concern of mine. I looked completely different. My eye was horrible. As I mentioned in one of my comments, I looked like Quasimodo, which was, it was exactly how I looked. It looked horrible. But yeah, it hurts your self-confidence a little bit when, you have issues like that require, that are affecting how you look, and basically everybody sees you every day physically. The eyesight is important. But anyways, as you can see, both eyes here, they look just about the same. Obviously, one of the things I should point out is I still have nerve damage. So if you touch right over here, I still feel it here, up here, down here. I still have those tingling sensations. So again, if I touch in this area right over here on the side of my eye, I have a tingling sensation in here, up here, or basically around the eye, inner part of the eye. And that's just normal. I mean, it's bound to happen. You went through, a huge injury, a huge surgery, the recovery time, and all that. And obviously things are not going to be as normal, and you're going to have some possible nerve damage, but it's really not a nuisance. I don't pay attention to it at all. Only when I touch my face, but it really doesn't bother me. I mean, if anything, it's the best outcome, just personally. But yeah, that's the update. Hopefully this answers a lot of people's questions. Feel free to put questions. I just linked my YouTube to my phone again, so I will be able to answer your questions right away, or I'll post another video and see if I can help you guys out. But yeah, don't have any doubts. Hopefully my video helps a lot of people. And again, last thing I should mention, this is my personal experience. Not everybody's the same. Somebody else might recover different. Your situation might be completely different than mine's. But I did not find a lot of resources when I was going through the surgery, or a lot of people with their experience. So I just wanted to share mine. This is my experience. This is how it went. If you have any questions, how I helped some things regarding floaters, regarding dry irritation, I can possibly help you out. Just with tips that I used, but which weren't really many, to be honest. I just went with the flow. I let my body recover, and I just kind of I try to use as the least amount of medication, eye drops, things like that, which they really didn't offer many options. They just said, you gotta recover. Time. It just takes time for your eye to recover. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully this helps, and yeah, talk to you guys later.